everyone, Tracy here. I am going to get back on track with Defunkifying my life, and what I'm going to do today is I'm working in my dining room and I'm going to be organizing this hutch or cabinet here. And what this used to be used for was when I did the company work. I was a bookkeeper, so all my office stuff was in here, all the books, all my ledgers, all that kind of stuff. So anything I needed was in here, and I didn't really have an office. I did, but we changed that into my daughter's bedroom because we needed another bedroom. So this is where I used to do all my office work. Everything was in here, and I'll just move you over. I would work on the dining room table. Now this has gotten to be quite a mess. And I really haven't, besides when my husband sold the company, when him and his brothers sold the company, I had to get all the files and give everything to the new owners because they needed all those. So this doesn't have business files that are useful, but there's still stuff in here that I used to use for doing the bookkeeping. So let me just share with you my dining room. I'll quickly just give you a view. So here is our front door. And then that is right here. So this is where our mail comes in, because that's the front door. Our mailbox is right outside. So what I want to use this for, and what I have been using it for, but it's not very organized, is for our home finances and keeping track of expenses for the home, all the mailings that come in and out of here. So this is what I want this to be used for. So there's the front of that. And then if you move over, it's just not a very big dining room. I just have a little candle over there. There's my dining room table. It can get quite big. There's 2 leaves I can put in here, but I usually don't because you can't really walk around in it. So I usually take the leaves out. And then that is a drawing of my daughters. There is our chandelier. And then over here is a photo of my daughters as well. So, and then, oh yeah, one more thing. Here is just a rocking chair that my dad made, and then I made the bunny on top of that. And that was when my daughter was a baby. My dad made that, so that's special, so that stays. Now, if you look in any of the rooms in my home, you would almost think that I'm a minimalist, especially in the dining room here. But it's tricky because I like to trick people. I'm not a minimalist. No way by far, especially if you see my craft room, you'd know that. But I'm one of those closet hoarders, or I do those stash and dash where everything is just thrown in someplace and I'll deal with it later because I'm a procrastinator. So I'm going to show you inside the drawer. And this has been organized many, many, many times, but it is time to do it yet again. Ah, look at how bad it is. So we have piles and piles. There's layers here like an onion. So I just threw some pictures in here that are supposed to go in the smash book. There's some bills here, notepads here. And if you look under here, see, look, it was actually organized at one time. I have all those dividers. Oh, more pictures. And yeah, so there's a little mishmash of everything in here. And then what I do is when the mail comes in, I come over here and I open it up. I open up all the mail with the mail opener, letter opener, and then I write the due dates on the front of the envelopes, and then my husband, when the time comes, he will pay them. So that's why these are here, because my drawer is such a mess that I didn't like finding it, so I just threw them in there. And then junk mail, I'm not going to show you inside here yet because this is overwhelming for you. It may be. My junk mail in here in my closet right across from the front door, that's where my recycling bins are. So if it's junk mail or flyers or anything like that, it goes straight into the recycling. So I try to only handle things once, unless it gets into this drawer here. Then it's lost forever. So I'm going to go through this, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take every single thing out of here and then put it on my nice clean table. But in order to see what everything is, it needs to go. And actually, I just noticed this. This is actually, I think these are business card holders. Yeah, these are business card holders, so I don't even really need that. And look, there is like lots of chargers, and this is for a phone that I don't even have anymore. So yeah, so I have to take every single thing out of here, and then I'll be back to show you that. So here is the drawer, all nice and empty. Now to hold down, I had a non-slip mat, but it would still move on the actual wood. I had put down putty here, or mounting putty, or MacTac, I'm not sure what everybody calls it, but that's what I had around here. These little white dots, that's what those are. And look at my table. That's everything that was shoved in that drawer. Now I've always had one of these non-slip mats down there, and I've always had this utility, I guess it's a cutlery drawer or cutlery holder in there to hold my stuff as well. Now just to share with you, I put it in piles. I tried to put it in some type of a pile when I was taking it out. So these are bills, or not bills, sorry, these are receipts and things I have to look at. There's also an owner's manual in there that I could probably get rid of because most of the owner manuals are online, as my husband keeps reminding me. There, these are just all empty notepads, my checkbook, calculator, and then the office things like the stapler and hole punch, and I don't even know if I need a hole punch anymore because I don't do business stuff, but I'm gonna keep it. Stamps. So I have a lot of pens, and I can't use all those pens at once, so I'll just keep a couple up here and put the rest downstairs. I do have an area where I keep my overflow of office supplies. I love office supplies. I had a lot when I was working, so I just keep them down in a different area. And then I had my paper clips here, my elastic, the bag that my elastics were in kind of exploded, and there was elastics all over the place. And then I have sewing stuff here because I don't like to run downstairs if I need to just do quick mend, but I could probably do that. Like, it's not a big deal. And then all the cords and rechargers. This is the phone that no longer works, and these are their, oh, what are those called? Phone cases, I guess. So those fit the phone, but the phone doesn't work, so I can probably donate those. And here's business cards. I'll go through those. They could probably get rid of all of them. And then a lot of this stuff doesn't have to belong in there. So I am going to go through everything, organize, put things back downstairs where I need to put them, and then I will show you the finished result. Well, the drawer is totally organized, and here it is. So I have my smaller paper clips, medium, the bull nose I guess they're called, and then the regular paper clips, small and big, my stapler, which I probably won't use that often because I don't do the office work, but I just like to have it up here. Calculator, I know I have one on my phone, but I like the numbers are bigger on here. Actually, I have a bigger one that I would rather have, but I'm using it in my bag right now. Then here's my letter opener, and what I write are due dates on the envelopes. And I'll show you how I organize my bills. It's very simple, actually. Then here I got my scissors and a hole punch and a tape measure. I have a tape measure everywhere because I measure everything. If I'm doing woodworking or sewing, or I always need a tape measure, so I'll leave that there. And then in these Frere Rocher chocolate boxes, if you follow me, you know that I use these for a lot of my organizing. They're free, they're nice and hard, durable plastic, and they also have a lid if you need a lid. So this is how I stored them, and I have my elastics in one. I have two for my recharging adapters or charging adapters, and then the cords, and then some extra earbuds. And then here I have my, what are these called? I forget what these are called all the time. Something memory sticks or something. So I have a couple of those in there, a few actually. And then I have some keys, and these are, I'm not sure what a couple of them are for, so I have to ask my husband if I can get rid of them, because he usually does. He's the key master. He has like hundreds of keys. Then our checkbook, and then our notepads here. And this is a brand new Fitbit charger thing. My husband's broke, and they sent a new one, and then we just happened to buy him a new one because then he lost it. So we bought him a new one. So this one hasn't been used. So I just have the Flex, so this will work great for me. So that is it for the drawer. And I'll just share with you how I organize my mail. So this is where we keep our bills to be paid, and this is actually in a different area because my husband does all our bill paying in a different room. So this is how we organize our bills that need to be paid. So when I take them out of the mailbox, I bring them over here and I open them up with my letter opener, and then I check to see what date it is, and then I write the day that it is due, and then I put this in here. And this is just a napkin holder that my friend had bought me, that a local person had made, and I just use it like this. And then there's a pen here because when my husband pays it, he'll write the date he paid it, and then there's a confirmation number because he pays online. And then these get recorded. I've been trying to keep track of all our bills, how much everything costs this year. So I have another system for that. I can show that to you on another day. But yeah, so as simple as that. And then if there's mail that we want to shred, then this shredder just stays here all the time. It's always here. I just put it in and empty it out come recycling day. So the shredder's there. It's out of the way. You don't even see it. So that's how I organize my mail. That is how my drawer is all organized. And now I have to go down to the bottom part, and I have been dreading organizing that. So that might take a lot longer, so I might have to do another video for that. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and I hope you have a very organized and defunkifying day. Bye now.